Hello, my math independent study student. In this video, we are going to factor this trinomial 3x to the power 3 plus 12x squared minus 15x. First of all, you can look see what do they have at the greatest common factor. So the 3x squared. So I'm going to list it out. The 3x squared. The 3x to the power 3 is 3 times x times x times x, and the 12x squared. I'm going to factor this out. So 12 is the product of 3 times 4 or 3 times 2 times 2. I'm going to write it 4 as a prime number times x, and negative 15 x is negative 3 times 5 times x. So let's see what do they have in common. So first of all, they have the 3 as the common factor, and they also have the x as a common factor. So therefore, you can conclude that your greatest common factor for this 3 term because it will be 3x. Now, why we have to do it? If you can look at here, of course, this is a trinomial. You're welcome to use the box right away, but I just want to factor the greatest common factor out first. So therefore, from here, we're going to go ahead and factor the greatest common factors out. So that will be the 3x. And the rest, we put them inside the parentheses. Now, how can you find the rest of the 3 terms here? So you take each one of the given term, you divide by your greatest common factor. So let's go ahead and simplify. So 3x to the power 3 divided by 3x. The 3 is gone. X to the power 3 divided by x will give you x squared. 12 divided by 3 gives it 4. X squared divided by x will give it x. Negative 15 divided by 3 gives us negative 5. And x divided by x is 1, so it's be gone. So now you have x squared minus 4 plus 4x minus 5. So now when you continue to factor this, so 3x will be our first factors, and inside the trinomial x squared plus 4x minus 5, we will continue to factor this. So I'm going to go ahead and put the blank. I'm going to put the plus. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a square. And on the in the top left corner of my 2 by 2 box, I'll go ahead and put the first leading terms inside the parentheses. So that will be x to the power 2, and then I will put the last term in the bottom right corner of our 2 by 2 box, and go ahead and multiply these two numbers. So that will give us negative 5x squared. I'm going to go ahead and find the factor of these two numbers, so that when we multiply, it will give us negative 5x squared, but then when we add them up, it will also give us 4x. So x squared is x times x. So now to get negative 5, we can take 5 times negative 1, and then if we add 5 and negative 1, we will get 4. So therefore, when we write out this two number here, should be 5x and negative 1x. So now for each row, you are going to go ahead and find the greatest common factor. So let's start with row number 1. So we have x squared 5x, so the greatest common factor is x. For row number 2, we have negative x and negative 5, so they only have negative 1 as the greatest common factor. Now to find the two missing term right here, for our column, you can find the greatest common factor again, or you can do this way that we just show you in the previous video. You will take the term inside, divide by the greatest common factors, and that will tell you what you need to put for your quotient here is what you put here. And of course you can check it. You can do the next one. You take the term inside, negative x, divide by the greatest common factor for row number 2, and it also give us x. Okay. Next we'll go ahead and move on to the next term. So you do 5x inside, the term inside divided by the greatest common factor, so that will give us 5. And you can do the next one, it will give us the same thing, 5. So negative 5 divided by negative 1 is also give us 5. So therefore, your factor will be x plus negative 1 and x plus 5. Now if you have a plus and a minus sign, you can simplify this. So if you want to continue, you can simplify it down. My factor now will be 3x times x minus 1 times x plus 5. This will be the conclusion for this video. Make sure you write down your own summary, and I will see you in class. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.